Welcome, everybody, to the College Basketball Preview Show on the Grueling Truth Sports Network. I'm your host, Mike Goodpaster, and today we're going to look at a battle in the Big East between the Creighton Blue Jays and the Xavier Musketeers. And this is a huge game for Xavier right now, who sits as one of the first four teams out. They need to get this win today against Creighton. They played, decent as of late. I mean, really, I don't think the Xavier team really lived up to what we thought they would be so far this season. And we look at Creighton. Creighton won their second straight, and they're 11th in the last 13 games as they rolled past DePaul at home on Wednesday night. The Blue Jays improved to 20-8 overall, stand second in the Big East with a 13-4 record. The Blue Jays put up an average of 75.3 points a game so far this year, putting them 140th in the nation. Now, when we look at them, Ryan Kalkbrenner, he leads the team as he puts up 18.9 points, 8.7 rebounds, 2.7 blocks per game this season. Stephen Ashworth, 17 points, 7 assists. Jameon Neal, 11.7 points, 6 rebounds. This is a deep, talented team that Greg McDermott has, and he's a great basketball coach. Now, when we look on the other side, Creighton's in the tournament probably already, but Xavier needs to get it done, and they won their 4 straight games. They took down Seton Hall last Saturday. Now, the Musketeers moved to 18-10 overall and stand 5th in the Big East with a 10-7 mark. Against Seton Hall, Xavier trailed by 4 with 14 minutes to play in the first half before reeling off a 31-8 run, which basically ended the game. The Muskies averaged 77 points per game so far this season, putting them 93rd. They're led by Zach Fremantle. He leads the team, and he averages 16.6 points, 7.1 rebounds a game. Ryan Conwell, who was on that really good Indiana State team last year, averages 15.7. He's one of 2 other players averaging double figures. Davion McKnight, 9.9 points, and then Dalian Swain at 10.4 points. Marcus Foster, Jerome Hunter, Dante Maddox Jr., Trey Grand, John Hughley IV are key pieces to Sean Miller's team this year. Xavier is a deep team. They shoot 46% from the field as a team. This is a game the Muskies have to win. And both teams have momentum going for them. Xavier has won 4 straight, while Creighton has won 11 in their last 13. The Blue Jays regrouped after a sluggish start to the year that has been exacerbated by the loss of Isaacs to get things going in a positive direction. Creighton is a pedestrian 5-4 on the road. But as always, Xavier is one of the toughest places to play. They're 13-2 this season at the Cintas Center. The Musketeers' 2 home losses came by a bucket to Marquette and by 10 to a really good St. John's team. But they have won their last 5 at home. We've seen Creighton struggle a bit on the road this year. It was Xavier playing well and being at home. I'm giving them the edge in a game that is critical. It's a critical win that they must get on their resume. So I'm going to take Xavier minus 2.5. I think they're going to handle Creighton. I think Creighton will struggle at the Cintas Center. I think this will be a tight game to the last 10 minutes. And then I think Xavier will pull away at the end. Xavier wins this game 80-71, and maybe they're not on the bubble anymore with a win over Creighton at home. But either way, Xavier still has work to do to get into March Madness. They're going to have to finish out the season strong. They're going to have to win at least a couple games in the Big East tournament, but this team is fully capable of doing that. All right, guys, if you want to bet on this game, go to BetMGM, the top sportsbook for betting on college basketball. You can click on the link in the description down below if you're watching on YouTube. Also, follow me on X at Grueling Truth. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification on YouTube. But for now, I'm Mike Goodpaster. You've been watching and listening to The Grueling Truth, where the legends speak.